Before I knew the names of oceans, I knew one square of glass, a little lamp, a castle made of stone, and silver bodies moving past. I would sit there after bedtime, face lit blue, the whole room still, watching tiny fins divide the dark like they were teaching time to swim. I knew which one would hide at noon, which one would rise when food came down, which one chased its own reflection like another world was turning round. Everybody said they're only fish, but only never sounded right. Every living thing was carrying a private map beneath the light. So I learned to change the water, keep my hands slow, watch and wait. Love was never just a feeling, love was noticing what changed. A clouded eye, a missing scale, a quieter corner of the tank. I was small, but something in me already knew how care began. The blue kept calling, from glass to open sea. Every life I tried to understand was teaching me to be. The blue kept calling, I followed where it led. Now I bring them back to water and sleep grateful in my bed. Then came whales and library books, black and white across the page. A heart the size of something holy, moving gently through the waves. I learned their roads had no street signs, still they crossed from pole to pole. Songs could travel farther underwater than most words I'd ever known. I drew their tales in school book margins, saved each documentary tape. Dreamed of standing near the ocean, not to own it, just to help. Years got busy, rooms got bigger, the little tank was left behind. But every time I heard a whale breathe, something opened in my mind. Now dawn begins with rubber boots, a radio, a weather chart, coffee cooling in the rescue truck, salt already on my arms. A seal caught up in fishing line, a turtle weak from plastic weight, a frightened bird with oil dark feathers. Every second says, don't wait. We speak softly, move together, measure breath and clear the wound. No hero pose, no perfect ending, just the work that must be done. Sometimes all we do is stabilize, sometimes healing takes a year. Sometimes love means standing backwards so a wild thing has no fear. Easy now, the water's close. You don't belong to us, you belong home. There's a moment at the shoreline when the crate door opens wide, and the animal stays still a second with the whole sea on its side. Then one movement, sand behind it, one clean shadow through the foam. No applause can match the feeling of watching something choose its home. I think about that childhood bedroom, blue light dancing on the wall. How the smallest world I cared for was the first step toward it all. Fished a whale, glass to horizon, curiosity became a trade. Not the kind that makes me famous, just a life I'm glad I made. The blue kept calling, from glass to open sea. Every life I tried to understand was teaching me to be. The blue kept calling, I followed where it led. Now I bring them back to water and sleep grateful in my bed. I have scars from nervous flippers, I have stories in my coat. I have numbers for the night shift and a cracked old rescue boat. I've seen grief arrive like weather, I've seen strength return like tide. I've learned happiness is quieter than the dreams we advertise. It is knowing what you're useful for and giving what the day requires. It is going home, exhausted with the calm. It doesn't need a choir. I still stop beside an aquarium, still watch the smallest silver turn. Every creature is a universe. There is always more to learn. Before I knew the names of oceans, I knew one square of glass. The water kept on opening, and I kept following its path. No finish line, no final shore, just one more life, returned once more.